British drivers' debut seasons for F1 giants as George Russell prepares for Mercedes-Benz. After years of speculation, George Russell is finally set to compete for the Formula One World Championship as a full-time Mercedes driver. The 24-year-old will partner seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton in a potentially explosive all-British partnership at the Silver Arrows, who have won 8 successive Constructors' Championships. Russell has been touted as a future world champion for some time. After starring in Junior Series, Russell competed in Formula 2 with Art Grand Prix and secured the title with more race wins, pole positions and podiums than any other driver. Ahead of the 2019 season, Russell signed a multi-year deal with Williams to enter F1, and the Brit impressed despite being placed in uncompetitive machinery. His performance at the Sakhir Grand Prix as a stand-in for Hamilton turned heads and stoked rumours of a permanent move to Mercedes, a move which has now been made for the 2022 F1 season. Let's take a look at how other British F1 drivers fared when they got their big move up the grid. James Hunt to McLaren, 1976. James Hunt's move to McLaren after 3 seasons with Hesketh proved to be a masterstroke, and the spark that ignited one of F1's greatest rivalries. Hunt was finally in a car competitive enough to challenge Niki Lauda's Ferrari, which had secured the Austrian his maiden world title in 1975, while the Brit finished 4th in the standings with just 1 race win all season. Despite early struggles with mechanical issues condemning him to 4 retirements from the opening 6 races while Lauda won 4 and finished runner-up twice, Hunt went on to claim 6 Grand Prix victories en route to the championship. Hunt's title-winning campaign will be remembered for the events of the Nürburgring, where Lauda suffered his infamous horrific near-fatal crash. The Austrian heroically recovered and was back in the driving seat of his Ferrari just 6 weeks later. At the Japanese Grand Prix, the final race of the season, Lauda retired early as he was unable to blink due to the facial burns sustained from his crash. His retirement meant Hunt needed to finish 4th or better to claim his first title, and he dramatically finished 3rd. Hunt finished 5th in the 1977 drivers' standings and 13th in 1978 as his McLaren was plagued with issues. He joined Walter Wolff Racing for the final season of his career in 1979 before moving to commentary. Nigel Mansell to Williams, 1985. After 5 seasons at Lotus, Nigel Mansell made the switch to Williams as he chased Formula One glory. It proved to be a frustrating season for the Brit as his Williams machinery mightily struggled, with Mansell retiring or failing to start 6 of the 16 races. However, he finished the year in style with back-to-back wins at the European Grand Prix in Britain and the South African Grand Prix. While the move brought his first win, Mansell's move to Williams ultimately set the tone for his second stint with the team in 1991, culminating in his sole world title in 1992. Damon Hill to Williams, 1993. Following Mansell's decision to leave Williams on a high with his championship secured, Damon Hill replaced his compatriot after competing in just 2 races with Brabham in 1992. Hill finished 3rd in the Drivers' Championship in his debut season with Williams, winning 3 races while securing 10 podiums. Hill would go on to be a perennial contender with Williams, agonizingly missing out on the 1994 title in controversial scenes as Michael Schumacher won the championship after appearing to intentionally crash into the Brit. Hill would finally claim the championship in 1996 as Williams dominated, with the Brit starting on the front row for each of the 16 Grands Prix. David Colthardt to McLaren, 1996. David Colthardt spent 2 seasons alongside Damon Hill at Williams following the sudden and tragic death of Ayrton Senna at the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix. The Scot made the move to motorsport giants McLaren ahead of the 1996 season, and it proved to be the start of a stable relationship as Colthardt raced for the team for 9 seasons. Colthardt's debut season with the team was frustrating, with numerous mechanical issues derailing his campaign, including a hydraulic failure when leading in San Marino. Ultimately, it was a season marred by retirements and issues, but there were bright spots, including a second-place finish in the rain at Monaco. Colthardt's time at Mclaren will be remembered fondly as he served as a reliable partner to the championship-caliber superstar of Mika Häkkinen, with the Finn claiming the 1998 and 1999 world titles.